Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Duluth, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Los Angeles, Tempe, Arizona, and Burbank, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for those tickets. Trump has a commercial out. You want to see it? So here's Trump's latest commercial. They say is going viral. I don't know. I saw it, so it must be a little viral. I got to see it. Here we go.
My values have not changed.
Reduce red meat specifically. Yes.
The Boston Marathon bomber. They should be able to vote.
I think we should have that conversation.
Abolish ICE.
Yeah.
Would you ban offshore drilling?
Yes.
I'm in favor of banning fracking.
I am prepared to pass a Green New Deal.
I support a mandatory buyback program.
We're not going to treat people who are undocumented and cross the border as criminals.
The idea that more police equals more safety, that's just wrong.
Policing, as we know, goes all the way back to slave patrols and that idea.
Yeah, you are absolutely right.
Where do you stand on defund the police?
We need to take a look at these budgets.
Do you ban plastic straws?
I think we should.
70 to 80% tax rate.
I think that's fantastic.
Chip in now to the Minnesota Freedom Fund.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas?
Yeah, I am radical. I do believe that we need to get radical about what we are doing.
So that's just, so Trump is trying to paint her as some crazy leftist, and they're only
that's all anybody knows. Nobody understands.
They're only like leftists when it comes to identitarian politics. They're only she's leftist when it comes to I don't think we should, she's for open borders. Now she's not. Now she just flip flopped on that. We're gonna do a video about that coming up. She just flip flopped on that. She was told. She always said the border war was a what do you call it? A vanity project by Donald Trump, and now she just said she's on board with funding it. And took Joe Biden 3.5 years to figure out that you have to have control of your border. So this is that game they play. So
that's exactly what it is.
The Democrats pretend that Donald Trump is going to be a dictator and he's going to be bad for people of color, even though Joe Biden is the one and Kamala Harris is the one who locked up people of color. And Donald Trump actually passed the step back, which released them.
Hey, it's what commies call the dialectic.
And then Trump pretends that Kamala Harris is some kind of far left, but she is far left when it comes to identity politics, but not far left when it comes to a socioeconomic or class. Not at all. She's definitely she's a corporatist, and she is governing right now as a corporatist. They crushed workers' unions. They never brought up the minimum wage. They never talked about the public option, which is what Joe Biden ran on. They never talk about health care running on or bringing up the public option because
illegals. No, if you're illegal, they'll help you buy a house.
So she's a corporatist and an authoritarian. And there's nothing about lefties are supposed to be against all that stuff. And she's a warmonger. So the only thing where she comes in as a lefty is I guess the LGBTQ stuff, but nobody's for taking away gay rights.
Trump's not against gay rights at all.
Trump was the first president who went into the White House supporting gay marriage. Did you know that? Barack Obama didn't support gay marriage when he became president. Guess who did? Donald Trump. Yeah. Donald Trump just had a gay marriage at his house at Mar-a-Lago. He just had a gay marriage.
Jimmy, nobody's trying to ban drag shows just for kids. The argument was about for kids.
Yes.
Not about adults.
That's right.
About kids.
For kids.
So, and by the way, that's a pretty creepy argument to have. Of all the creepy culture war shit, that was the grossest one yet.
Yeah, the whole thing about you want to put 10-year-olds on hormones and hormone blockers. That's got nothing to do with LGBTQ rights. There's no science behind that. In fact, the science goes the other way. And, in California, you can't get a tattoo until you're 18. Did you know that? So that's
the science, though. The science is the science of separating you from your parents. Who the whole goal is to get the kids before they're 6. And they get that brainwave that makes them discern reality, and they want control of that before you, the parent, have control. So it's way deeper than just grooming for sex purpose. They want your brain locked into the global. It's really globalist versus, I don't know, maybe nationalist. left-right is nonsense. That's not a thing anymore.
Yes,
everybody could just forget about it.
That's right.
It's not a thing.
I would have to say the left-right thing, but but Trump reinforces the left-right thing. Also, Kamala and the Democrats reinforce the left-right thing. I think that is such a discredited way to look at things, and it doesn't.
Well,
really,
I wish it were.
It doesn't mean anything anymore.
Well, you got to talk to all these people that have been indoctrinated and programmed for the last however many years.
Yes,
these specific terms. And then they do a study and they go, well, people know this term, liberal.
Yeah.
Like all the people against the Kamala side are people that are liberals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a liberal. I don't like this.
Yes.
So it's just nonsense, man.
I'm a liberal. I'm against war. I'm liberal. I'm for bodily autonomy. I'm a liberal. I'm for free speech against censorship. I'm a liberal. And that's why I oppose Kamala Harris and the Democrats, because I'm a liberal.
Well, much like the word woman or vaccine, that means literally nothing.
Yes.
Well, when I heard that she was saying that, she goes, in history, Biden will go down as the administration is the most transformative. I thought she was like, oh, trans rights on that one.
That's what she was
right? Yeah. Transformative.
Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Duluth, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Los Angeles, Tempe, Arizona, and Burbank, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for those tickets.